Hello everyone, this is DK and you are in DK's Alpha and Omega, my parkour park right outside my house. This is a tutorial for the flow vault. I'm sorry it took too long. I'm sure probably most of you have seen already the flow vault. A lot of pros are doing it nowadays. One of my favorite moves at the moment. A lot of you have sent me hundreds of messages for this move, for the tutorial of this move. So here it is. Enjoy and hope you learn it. So before you step into the flow vault, there are 4 things you need to know. 1. The cartwheel. 2. The round off. 3. You need to be able to do both of these moves by going backwards. 4. The wall spin or the pound spin. I prefer it if you know how to do a wall spin. It helps way more than just the pound spin. So this is how you get into the basic move. Step 1, you gotta hold the obstacle depending on which side you're doing it from. If you're doing a cartwheel right side, then the hand that you have on the obstacle from the beginning is the left hand. If you're doing a left cartwheel, then your first hand will be the right hand. So step 2 is stepping backwards. So for this you need momentum. If you know how to do it on flat ground, this is not going to be a problem for you. So step 1, hand on the block. Step 2, step backwards and kick. Alright? So let's get to step 3. Step 3 is doing a round off on the ground while touching the block. So the same thing as you did with the round off by stepping backwards, but this time you're actually touching the block. Boom. Step 4, do the same thing. After you have mastered this, do the same thing, but this time you have to touch the side of the block you're using. It doesn't matter if it's slanted, like this one, or straight. It's the same exact thing. Like slanted obviously is a bit easier, but there's not so much difference. After you have mastered the ground one, this one is going to be kind of the same. So hand on the block, step backwards, kick, hand on the side. Got it? Now let's get on to the final step. Step number 5 is switching in the middle of the move. So as you can see, when I do my flow vault, I swing and I wait till I put my other hand. So I swing and then around here, around in the middle of the move, then I touch my other hand and I leave this one. Take a look. So that was the flow vault. In the beginning, try it on a block. You can do it on lower blocks, it's easier. This is pretty high, it's not that easy. And then you can also do it on rails. So when you will be able to do it on blocks, rails is going to be the next step for you. Let's get to it. Same exact thing for the rail. It may be even easier if you first know how to do it on a block. Why? Because you're holding the bar and you're holding as much time as you want. There is a possibility for your hand to slip on the block, but there is almost no possibility for you to slip on a bar since you're grabbing the whole thing. So your switch has to be 100% precise this time. There should be no mistakes here. So if your second hand misses the rail, you're probably gonna land bad, and we don't want that here. Of course, there will be no wall or anything else to grab from if you want to save it. But on the block, you still can put your arm anyways. Definitely you can put your hand on the floor again. But if your reflexes are not that good, then you want to put your arm somewhere else and there is nothing on the bar. So please, before you step into the bar, learn how to do it on a block. So that was the tutorial for the flow vault. Let me know in the comments if it helped you, and definitely if you learn how to do it in the end of the day, please tag me on Instagram wherever you do it, stories, post, and let me know that you did it so that I can check it myself. Thank you.